I think Bungie's done it. I think Bungie has done something I thought to previously be impossible, and that's making the loot more exciting, making drops exciting. I haven't had that feeling of hype and surprise at the end of a PvE activity in a pretty decent amount of time. I guess the most recent in memory is probably dropping the Buried Bloodline in Warlord's Ruin, which you guys know how I feel about Warlord's Ruin's drop rates on that thing. What the fuck, Bungie? What the fuck? Got me over here losing my mind. But with these new shiny variants of the Brave Arsenal, dude, oh man, I'll tell you, when something drops and that thing's a god roll, like I perk up. Like I'll be sitting there and finish an Onslaught run, and I see that little shiny emblem pop up on the side. I'm like, oh shit, let's go peep it. Like I get antsy to go and peep the roll real quick. With the normal drops, not so much. I mean, I'll still go check them and whatnot, but I'm really going for the shiny variants of things, I think, as well as everybody else. But man, is it sweet. It is so sweet. And I think it, to me, solidifies my stance on crafting being a mistake. Crafting being something that should have never been put in the game in the first place. Okay, I like the idea of being able to craft rolls and stuff, but a big part of the grind, a big part of the draw to a looter shooter, at the end of the day, Destiny is a looter shooter. That's where it started. That's what it should be. In my brain, some could come at me for this, but I'm kind of like looter shooter purist in that sense, where I don't think you should be able to curate and craft a roll for a gun. It should be left up to RNG. That's where I found the excitement from. That's what drew me in the past with Destiny, was grinding out to find that gun, and it kind of went away with the crafting. Because why else would you grind out a different solar AR when the Amit is craftable? Why would you grind out any other solar SMG when the Mida mini tool is craftable? And that's one of the things I feel kind of shitty about in a way, is I can't find myself looking for any other solar SMG because the roll that's on the Mida mini tool is already phenomenal. The stats on it are great, and it's just one of the best PvE solar SMGs to exist, if not the best. And it's craftable with enhanced perks. Well, in the future, the final shape, Bungie's going to be adding enhanced perks to the general loot pool, which means that some of these perks that you're getting on these brave weapons are going to be enhanceable in the future, with things like feeding frenzy being enhanceable, frenzy in general, rampage, desperate measures, master of arms. I don't know what is all included in the enhanceable perk pool there. That's why some people are saying save these rolls, save these rolls, save your frenzy and surrounded roll for your falling guillotine, because in the future you're going to be able to get enhanced perks for that. And that's where I think the happy medium is at. Instead of being able to only get enhanced perks from adept weapons or crafting, you can get them through the RNG drops in the game, which then, you know, increases your retention to the game mode, makes you more excited to jump back in because you just want to get that roll on it that has enhanced perks, whatever. And that's what's happened to me. Onslaught is probably the first activity in a fat minute that has made me hop on back to back to back to back and play hundreds of waves of it. And in that time, I've gotten some pretty damn good rolls. I've gotten a solid roll on the edgetransit. I've gotten a PvP roll on the midnightcoup, not shiny yet, but edgetransit golden. Recluse golden, a master of arms repulsor brace, or repulsor brace and destabilizing rounds for that nasty gear falcons roll. The mountaintop with its increased jump shotting, rocket jumping ability, and some pretty nasty rolls there. Some of these weapons are, dare I say, meta. The edgetransit can fucking melt bosses to an unbelievable extent, man. That thing chews through their health bar. And in the words of a potentially alternative universe version of Chris Chan, where they didn't do all that fucked up shit and they played Destiny, I bet they'd say, oh, well, I guess I could say that perhaps, yeah, I fuck with it, slime. I'm just playing. But some of these weapons are nasty, and some people have some opinions about the way they look and whatnot. I kind of like the stripe idea. Throwing some shaders on those things looks really, really nice, really slick. Looks pretty beastly, if you ask me. And part of me kind of wishes that you could throw shaders onto the holofoil variants of the ornaments for the guns, but you can't. But at least it keeps its sort of authenticity there. It's like, okay, this is the look, you know. You don't get a Pokemon card that's got a holofoil on it and you go, I want to paint this. No, you kind of want to go with the OG look. But all it's done, all that this Into the Light update has done, is reassure me in my thoughts that crafting crafting was a mistake. I think it could have been done smarter. How? I don't know. And if there is a Destiny 3, like there's been rumored with Project Payback, I kind of hope that crafting is not a part of it. That, and just in general, Onslaught's just a lot of fun, man, because you never know what is going to come out of a specific wave set. You don't know what's going to happen during a round of it. Sometimes your first 30 rounds could be a breeze and you only get like demolitionists a handful of times, but then at wave 43 or 44 you get hit with a fucking tormentor and 2 shielded demolitionists, or a big shielded demolitionist and tormentors, or explosive mobs and tormentors. The variety there is endless. It has the same sort of excitement and variability as, like, I'd probably say PvP, because no PvP match is going to be exactly identical as the previous one. There's like nuances in it that are different, and that's the same thing I feel with Onslaught. Match 1 is not the same as match 2. I'm getting a completely different enemy set or enemy type during the first 10 waves, which could be a breeze or it could be the hardest thing in the entire fucking world. I checked on Destiny Tracker just to see how many waves of Onslaught I've run, or I guess matches of Onslaught I've run, and it says about 42, which I can't remember the last time I ran something 42 times in the span of 2 weeks. I've ran a dungeon about 16 times or 20 times in the span of like a month, but a singular activity over and over and over again, that, Bungie, you got me hook, line, and sinker. And by the way, guys, if you guys see this rat right here, peep that, go ahead and throw in the comments, go rat go. If you made it this far into the video, go put a little go rat go down in the comments for me. You can just look at that for a minute. He's spinning, ain't he? But tell me, what do you guys think? Do you guys like some of these rolls? Do you like this upgraded perk pool here? Do you like the holofoils? Have you gotten any crazy ass rolls? Have you gotten that god roll holofoil? I've seen some people get god roll holofoils where both the rolls, because you can get 2 perks or 2 traits in the 3rd and 4th column there. And I've seen people get the PvE god roll in one and the PvP god roll in the other, which is just nasty. Like a 5 for 5. What is that at that point? Like a 7 for 7? That's pretty damn crazy. But let me know, what do you guys think? Do you think this has sort of reassured your thoughts on crafting? Has it changed your thoughts on crafting guns in the game? Do you think that crafting should have been removed or never implemented in the first place in order to keep that loot chase going? Anyways, y'all, that's it for me today. Leave a like if you like, subscribe if you wish. It's not mandatory, but it's always, always, always appreciated. Take care. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces.